Welcome back to another player build, y'all. Today we have Mr. Clutch himself, none other than Wyatt Johnston. Let's not waste any of y'all time. Let's hop right into how to make this build for y'all. Let's get it. Now, to recreate Wyatt Johnston, I honestly really debated going with a playmaker, and I debated going with a two-way forward, and I made both the builds, and ultimately the two-way forward just felt like the better overall build for Wyatt Johnston between the attributes, what abilities we have, all that good stuff. Everything just lined up better with a two-way forward, so that's what we're going to be going with. We were able to make him his actual height and weight, which is 6'1", 185 pounds. So not the biggest guy, but definitely not the smallest. He does, of course, shoot right-handed, and abilities and boosts we will come back to as always. First, for Wyatt Johnston technique attributes, we're simply just going to add 5 to speed, as Wyatt Johnston is a pretty fast skater, of course. We're going to add 2 to agility because he is also actually a pretty agile skater as well. Then we're just simply going to take 3 off slap shot accuracy and 2 off your wrist shot accuracy as well, as Wyatt Johnston definitely has a nice ass shot, and we will make up for that a little bit later in the build, so do not worry, but we just kind of have to sacrifice some attributes where we can. Next, for your power attributes, we're just simply going to add 4 to acceleration. The same thing like I said with speed, he is a pretty fast skater. We're going to add 2 to slap shot power, add 1 to both puck control and wrist shot power, and just simply take 5 off your endurance as well, as like I always say, that is just not what we're focused on showing off with these player builds. After that, for Wyatt Johnston's playstyle attributes, this is pretty much the main reason I decided to go with a two-way forward instead of a playmaker, is because of these playstyle attribute category. It's just way more balanced for a two-way forward than it is for a playmaker, and I felt like overall to represent Wyatt Johnston, I felt like I just had to make this more of a balanced kind of in a two-way forward playstyle rather than a playmaker for the attributes, so that's why we went with that. So we're just going to add 5 to passing, 2 to offensive awareness, and 2 to stick checking, then just simply take 3 off body checking, as Wyatt Johnston probably could lay down the body if he really needed to, and every once in a while probably will, but he really is not known for that at all. Then for your tenacity attributes, like I say with pretty much all these players, we're just simply going to add 5 to both hand, eye, and strength, then take 5 off both shot blocking and your durability, as they are just not super useful attributes at all, and we're just not worried about showing that durability or that shot blocking off for really most of these players. And finally, for Wyatt Johnston tactic attributes, we're simply just going to add 5 to deking, as of course Wyatt Johnston is a remarkable stick handler. Then we're just going to add 3 to face-offs, and y'all are going to see I am using this Wyatt Johnston build as a center in the gameplay. He just unfortunately does not have the face-off percentage in his career to justify quite giving him 90% yet, so I couldn't give him 90 on his face-offs, but do not worry, we absolutely cook with this build, and the face-offs, as long as you have solid teammates and everything, you can most definitely make up for the lack of face-offs on this build. But we're just simply going to take 5 off fighting and 1 off discipline as well. Now, going back to abilities, for Wyatt Johnston's zone ability, you probably could give him a few of these different abilities and would most definitely be accurate. You could give him yoink, could probably give him stick him up or even quick pick, but I decided to go with no contest. Reason being is, I mean, especially for his size, Wyatt Johnston is super good at winning those puck battles, especially along the boards. Part of the reason he finds such great success, and especially in front of the net as well, which is a big part of the reason why he finds net and why he's able to score such clutch goals. Then for Wyatt Johnston's superstar abilities, like always with most of these players, there is a plethora of different abilities that you could go with, and it would be accurate for Wyatt Johnston, of course, but the first one that I decided to go with is puck on a string. His deking attribute felt a little bit low, and even with the boost, we are going to put that on, of course, but it still is going to be a little bit low. Not 89 deking is slightly low, I feel like, for Wyatt Johnston, but puck on a string will absolutely help show that off a little bit more. Then for his second one, I really debated if I wanted to give him like a passing, a shooting, or even like another defensive one, and I decided to go with another shooting one, or not another, but just a shooting one in general. And the reason for that is simply he has an absolutely wicked shot, an absolutely wicked wrister, and especially a wicked snapshot. And I told y'all that our accuracy attributes were not as high as I quite wanted them, but this will absolutely make up for that. And finally, for Wyatt Johnston's boost, for his first one, we're actually going to go with core bounce. Reason being, he is really good at using his size. He's not the biggest player, but he is absolutely good at using his size, what he does have, to kind of hold people off the puck and be able to drive to the net in that way. So much so that I almost debated giving him unstoppable force. I just definitely felt like it was not the best ability out of the 3 that we have the choices for to accurately represent Wyatt Johnston. Then for his second one, like I said already, we are of course going to go with controlled deking. I already explained why. 85 deking speaking, was definitely a little bit low. 89 is a lot more reasonable, still maybe a little bit low, but a lot more reasonable than 85 for Wyatt Johnston. And this is how we recreated Wyatt Johnston right here in ESHL. Let's hop right into game one and not waste any of y'all time, and I promise y'all you are going to want to stick around for both games this time, because I am going to show y'all exactly why this build is Mr. Clutch, and if we had a clutch attribute on this one, it would absolutely be a 99 without question. Let's hop right into game one for y'all. Let's get it. Here we are, fellas, hopping into game one with the Wyatt Johnston, aka Mr. Clutch build here. You already know, I mean, there's no other way to put it. What other fucking player has 3 Game 7 winning goals by the time they turn 21? I actually don't think there's any other player in NHL history, but if there is, y'all can definitely correct me in the comments down below. Oh, banger. Oh, just kidding. Could have been. Now, it's always interesting with these players who play both center and wing, because I never know if I should really make them a center or a wing. Obviously, I go with the position that they play the most. But like with Wyatt Johnston, he like plays like a third of the time, I guess you'd say, on the wing, and like 2/3 of the time on center. So I mean, it's not like it would have been unreasonable for us to make him a wing, but of course we are going to be playing center in this video. And what a beautiful goal by Tanner there. Oh yeah. Oh, I got that. That's all me. Oh, no fucking way it made me miss that, bro. This has to be a joke. Fuck. My bad, Tanner. I thought he was going to slide. Nice, Maddie. Nice defense. Here we are, fellas, hopping into period 2 after literally the complete opposite of Wyatt Johnston. All he does is score clutch goals and be Mr. Clutch, and I literally could not clutch up a goal to save my freaking life there. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this isn't serious. No way. Okay, cool. So this is what we're doing now. Dude. I don't know what else to do. Like, that one, I even read that one perfectly. I knew he was going to stay short side there. I just couldn't hit Tanner at the pass because that other dude was on him. What? We're locking in here, fellas, and mark my words, we are winning this game. Clip this. Y'all are going to see this, because I promise y'all, we are not losing this freaking game. All right, Tanner, let me see something here, kid. Get a little redemption for you. There you go. Beautiful goal. Here we are, fellas, hopping into period 3, and I am still feeling weirdly confident, because one, our challenge indirectly is to get like a game winner. It doesn't necessarily have to be like OT game winner or anything, but of course, Wyatt Johnston being Mr. Clutch, you know we have to at least score some type of game winners with this build, and that is an absolutely beautiful way to start the third period. Tying up, there we go. Okay, I gotta go forehand grip, tie up. Got it. Let's go, baby. All started with a big face-off win from Wyatt Johnston there. Let's go get this game winner now. Well, well about that. Nice hit. Big hit there from Wyatt Johnston. Tanner's out, and I'm trailing with him. Yup, let's go. Great fucking shot, Tanner. Okay, that works. Listen, I was looking for the pass on that, but then Wyatt Johnston comes across, and we are wide open in the slot. I couldn't pass up that shot. That is an absolute freaking snipe from Wyatt Johnston, and hopefully we will be able to make that one the game winner. Also, at the time of recording this video, the Stars did just go up 1-0 over the Winnipeg Jets. And that begs the question, do y'all think the Jets have what it takes to knock out this year's President Trophy winners? Or do you think the Jets are going to come back, maybe take it to 7 like they did with St. Louis, and absolutely bury them in Game 7? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, damn, Maddie, I tried to get you one there, brother. I tried, dog. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Seymour. Yes. Get in. Let's go, baby. And Wyatt Johnston gets one more right before the clock expires. Absolutely phenomenal first game from the boys. As you see, we had 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 out of our 8 points, which I know isn't as great as I normally want it to be, but we, of course, buried the game winner, which was our biggest goal with this Wyatt Johnston build, and we were able to do it in game 1. So let's hop right into game 2, where I promise y'all we'll put way more of a focus on points, assists, goals, all that good stuff, and everything that this build can do. Let's hop right into game 2 for y'all. Let's get it. Here we are, fellas, hopping into game 2 with this Wyatt Johnston build. And listen, I definitely didn't mean to do this, but right now we are in game 7 of round 2 of this club finals run. So hopefully we're able to be Mr. Clutch once again, even though I said it was only going to happen in that first game. It was not intentional, but you know, sometimes it just happens like that. There we go. Yup, we out. Let's go. There we go, Johnson. What a fucking filthy play from Wyatt Johnston to start this one off. Let's fucking go, fellas. That's a good play. Damn. All right, fellas, here we are hopping into period 2. And listen, it was a tough first period. Like I said, this one's going to be an absolute battle. We're playing a very, very good squad here. So they're going to make us earn this game 7 win. Stick lift? No? Okay, he went straight back that time. What? How the fuck does that go in, bro? Go. Bang! Good fucking play, Wyatt Johnston. Let's go, baby. Just like that, we have a fucking game again. Come on, boys. No! No. Come on, bro. We gotta be here. Here we go, fellas. Hopping in the third period, y'all. And we have had an absolute battle. Exactly what a game 7 is supposed to be and what you'd expect it to be. So we just gotta keep fucking battling. And you know we're gonna get into the player builds and let y'all know where this Wyatt Johnston build does fall, of course. Get in. Let's go, baby. We take those. Listen, we'll say it's exactly how I drew it up, but it's definitely not how we drew it up, obviously. Now, for this one, I will just be letting y'all know where the Wyatt Johnston build does fall. I did do the top 5 in the last video, so if y'all did miss that, be sure to check that out here. Now, Wyatt Johnston is going to be coming in at number 9, just below the Connor Bedard build and just above the Matthew Tkachuk build. Reason for this one, simple. He's a center. He doesn't have 90 faceoffs. He didn't quite have the faceoff percentage and all to justify giving him 90 face-offs, so I did have to give him just below, unfortunately, as y'all did see in how we made the build. But aside from that, this build is really freaking good. I mean, it feels smooth. It's a really good skater. It's got a really good shot, and as y'all see in these clutch moments, man, it's just really good at fucking coming through. So if y'all need a build that's absolutely clutch, and especially in these club finals, man, let me tell y'all, this Wyatt Johnston build is absolutely the one. Right back, reset it. Let's fucking go, baby. Come on. Wyatt Johnston with an absolute beauty to put us on top with 36 seconds left. Come on, fellas. Let's fucking lock in. But like I said, as y'all see, this Wyatt Johnston build, it's just clutch moment after clutch moment, man. This Wyatt Johnston build just continues to show up every single time without fail. No, you can't get... Oh my gosh, we can't give him that. We cannot fucking give him that. Watch shot. Yup. Wyatt Johnston putting his body on the fucking line too. Just get it up. Get it out. Get it out. There it is. It's all right. That's gonna do it, fellas. What a fucking game. Holy shit, boys. Wow, I am absolutely in shock. We had 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 out of our 4 points in a 4-3 win in Game 7 of the club finals. I will show y'all that just so y'all think I'm not bullshitting. That was round 2. We are now on to round 3 because of this Wyatt Johnston build and this game from Game 7. We were literally up 3-0, came back, took it to 7 games, unfortunately. Just so y'all know I'm not bullshitting, like I said, we were in Game 7 of round 2. As y'all see, we're 8-5 in this run because we lost 3 games in that second round. But I knew what build I had to call on to get this shit done, and that we did. Scoring the dagger, scoring the game winner. I cannot ask for anything better on this Wyatt Johnston build. If you did enjoy this Wyatt Johnston build, please feel free to drop a like, comment any other players you want to see me recreate in the SHL down below, and sub with noties on so you don't miss your favorite players in the future. I greatly appreciate you boys watching. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.